Hello and welcome to the Monster Painter. This time I head to Jurassic Park to find myself some cheap monsters. Okay, so here we go. We got the Jurassic Park 3 Island Survival game. And the box is pretty beaten up, but it was reasonably cheap. I'm not sure if there's anything useful in here for our purposes, but I'm hoping the little plastic dinosaurs will be a good value and have tabletop potential. So let's open up the beast. And of course, obviously, it's a board game, and a board game requires a board. And doesn't look like the most useful board for tabletop purposes. It's very much a board gamey board. But right there we have what we're looking for, which is dinosaur models and some models. These three guys obviously did not come from this game, but they'll be handy. And yeah, not a bad scale. This is one weird looking dinosaur. I think this is the fake made up dinosaur for the movie, and of course everybody's favorite T-Rex, and everybody's second favorite Velociraptor, and everybody's third favorite, the good old what do they call them? Pterodactyls. Yeah, pterodactyls, which aren't really dinosaurs, but that's just, we're being fussy there. And great stuff. Good. I like these. There he is again, a strange chimera dinosaur. And what else do we get? Looks like, these will be very handy for those pterodactyls. Flight stands, that's always good. That'll make the whole thing more useful. Lots of tokens with characters that I don't recognize, because I never actually saw Jurassic Park 3. I kind of saw Jurassic Park 1, and that was good enough for me. A paper McDonald's wrap. Well, I guess somebody at least got to have a snack when they were playing the game, if they ever played it, because the dice and the plastic standees for the character models are still in the original bag. Looks like the dice, you see if the stickers for those dice are still in here. Nope. But well, I don't know. Those big chunky black dice could be useful. I'm going to have to think of something to do with them. There is potential fun there. There's potential fun with the rest of this stuff, so let's get at it. Okay, first up are our little plastic toy dinosaurs that we're catching a ride in the box. They're not particularly great scale or particularly nicely detailed models. They might have a little bit of potential. They'll definitely need a full paint job and a base. And they're not really the scary monster kind of dinosaurs, which are preferable for miniature games. But they're not bad. I think I'll probably keep them around, and maybe I'll get some use out of them. Now, the marquee dinosaurs, however, the ones that Jurassic Park is all about, the Velociraptors. Great scale, perfect for a tabletop 28mm game, although it looks like he's got a Jurassic Park tattoo on his hip, so they're going to need a little bit of work to get them table ready. And then, well, we've got a big old T-Rex, who isn't really T-Rex sized, but as I recall from my days as a paleontologist, that Tyrannosaurus Rex is, and the kind of dinosaur that a T-Rex is, comes in a wide variety of sizes, and he's ferocious enough looking to pull off the job of a monster. So I'm going to keep him. Maybe we're going to call him a T-Rex hatchling or some such thing, because he's big, but he's not giant T-Rex scale size, but he's still useful. It's going to be good stuff. Just in the interest of science, I have my proper scaled T-Rex from Reaper Bones, and yeah, in comparison, this guy is just way too small to be a T-Rex, but maybe he is a juvenile T-Rex. or he'll definitely be some other kind of ferocious dinosaur type predator. Next up we have our favorite dinosaur adjacent flying lizard creature, pterodactyl, and they look pretty good on their flight stands. These are going to be very effective little tabletop creatures, and I've got 5 of them. The 6th one appears to be missing, which is okay. I kind of find it a relief when the board games that I choose to raid are incomplete, because I don't feel any guilt about breaking them up. And lastly, we get the monster of the movie. These weird chimera kind of dinosaur. He looks like he was designed by a committee. I know he's supposed to be humongous, but in this context, he's not going to be humongous, but he still looks like a perfectly good fantasy monster, more so than the T-Rex, who's, got a historic reality to him. These guys just look like the insane creations of wizards gone out of control, which I guess is what they were in the movie. Alright then, before we get to painting these antediluvian beasts, I have to scrape off all those pesky branding marks on their hips and clean up all the flash that these cheap board game components are blessed with. Then I will prime them all up, paint them, and show you their finished state as terrifying tabletop monsters. And here we go. This is the only one of those 3 toy dinosaurs that I thought was worth painting. He's a very generic dinosaur, but that's okay because he got a very generic dinosaur paint job. I'm not sure what I'm going to be using him for. I think I'll be sending him off to the steaming jungles of Chult, and he should be very happy there. Now on to the actual components of Jurassic Park 3 Island Survival Game, with the dinosaur the franchise made famous, the ever so scary Velociraptors. Seeing as I live in Toronto, I painted him up red to match the pro basketball team's mascot here. And when he's not stalking the steaming jungles of Chult, he'll get work as a stalker on those lost islands of the Frostgrave Ghost Archipelago. Now, I appear to have been mistaken. I thought this crazy creature was a chimera dinosaur cooked up in a lab on the island of Jurassic Park. But apparently that is the monster in Jurassic Park 4, not Jurassic Park 3. This fellow is a legitimate dinosaur called a Spinosaurus. You'll have to forgive me because he does look like he was put together by a committee. Oh well, nature sometimes does that. Ain't I right, Mr. Moose and Mr. Platypus? Because of this, I think the model might be a very good proxy for a Athanak. It's a terrifying creature in Forbidden Psalm, which is described as being part beaver, part crocodile, and part dragon. And the Spinosaurus here is close enough to pull off the role. On to that most charismatic of all dinosaurs, the apex of apex predators, the king himself, the mighty Tyrannosaurus! Of course, this model is way too small to play the monarch of the Cretaceous period at 28 millimeters. If anyone asks, this guy will be the T-Rex's smaller cousin, the Nanukosaurus. Not a very tropical name. But truthfully, his main role will be as another stalker in the Ghost Archipelago, proving that even a small T-Rex is still very big, scary. Finally, we have our pterodactyl, that flying monster of the past. The scholarly among you will know that he is not properly a dinosaur and is even from an entirely different era than the other dinosaurs in this set. Those of you that know this may not realize that very, very few people care about these facts, and you're going to have to accept that Lost World settings are always a smorgasbord of various unrelated creatures from all manner of periods. Anyone fighting dinosaurs in a tabletop game isn't going to be concerned about the paleontological veracity of their presence. They just want to kill the monsters and get those delicious dinosaur eggs. Yum, yum. And that's the way it is, and that's the way it's gonna stay. Well, there you have it. A pretty good haul of monsters from a lost world, and all for just $5. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think they turned out well, and I'm really happy with them. Now, it's on to the monster fight. Tonight's fight features this massive Spinosaurus, a heavy hitter from the late Cretaceous period, versus the king himself, a mighty Tyrannosaurus. He needs no introduction. You all know him. You all love him. Who will win this super heavyweight mega battle? Only the old bones know. Well, that's not going to surprise anyone at all. Well, bang a gong! Once again, the mighty T-Rex is triumphant! Oh, hello. I'd just like to take a moment to thank my members, Lauren and Mark. I really appreciate your ongoing support of the channel. And if you would like to support the Monster Painter, just click that membership button just down there, and then you gain access to a members exclusive monthly monster fight, badges, and the forbidden secrets of unknowable gods. Maybe I'm making that part up, but it would be great to join. Just the membership button. Thanks! I take another run at finishing up some half-finished models from my work table. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and ring the bell! Ring the bell!
Watching Les the Monster Painter.